Welcome one and all, I'm Keith, this is Game to Please, and we're back in Fallout 4, You Only Live Once, done live. And I took another hit last time from something that I didn't really think was going to be able to do much damage to me at all, if any. So yeah, the Charles View Amphitheater, that had a few people that I just decided, oh, I'll just kill them. Don't waste my time with a speech check. Should have wasted my time with a speech check. Anyway, in between parts, I just set up all of my, well, not all, but pretty much every other settlement I had with my extra settlers I had here. I didn't need them scavenging for things, I needed them connecting my place with all the other places I've got set up. And I really don't have that much in the form of mute fruit, so I'm not quite sure what is it, Sunshine Tidings is doing. They have mute fruit, right? There's probably too many people there, and not enough people actually working it, so I'll still need to keep this place kind of picking the mute fruit if I want to be working on things with a bunch of adhesive, which I think is going to be fine. In better news, we've got all of our oil set up. We can make quite a few of these, so we'll consider that. 35 baseballs. Baseball grenades are going to kind of fall away in their usefulness. Only 151 damage. It is area of effect, which is nice, but yeah. Let's get some more oil, and let's do some bottle cap mines, because bottle cap mines are always impressive to throw at the enemy, but you can't throw them, so yeah. Bad wording for me. The berry mentats. We'll need more antifreeze bottles if we want to keep using those as much as I was. We can have some grape mentats, some more orange mentats, probably some more psychojet. Okay, and let's see. We can just make, you know, straight jet if we want to eat into our fertilizer. I don't think I do, but yeah, not that bad. Actually, Psycho Buff, that's not that bad either. 25 damage versus regular Psycho is for 5 minutes. This is for 8 minutes. The 25 damage resistance, I guess, is better, so maybe we should just keep with Psycho. Anyway, today, lots to do. We're going to be heading over to the Brotherhood. To do that, we need to go to the Cambridge Police Station. We can talk to Knight Reese there. But they're going to fly us pretty much over a few areas. There's some raiders right here, raiders right down the street a little bit, kind of surrounding Green Tech Genetics. So I think what we'll do is go clear out that area first, just so we don't get shot up too much. And besides that, not quite sure. Let's take a look. I really do think that it's a good idea to get to level 41 before I go over to the Brotherhood. We're not that far away. I can take Lone Wanderer right now just for the 25% extra damage. I think I'll do that. But the jetpack, it'll allow us to get from here to this side of the, what is it, Charles? Whatever, the bay, with a little trick over here. But to do that, we need to be careful, so we might need to clear out more than just that area. We'll see.
Huh?
You hear something? I heard some shooting earlier, but it's died down. Anyway, so what's our inventory look like? We've got our 50 caliber gassy, lucky 308, recon, resilient, and staggering. The legendary effects haven't been horrible, but we're still not getting instigating or two-shot or assassins. The ghoul one on the pipe weapon, that's a little unfortunate, but we'll just have to deal. I don't think I'm going to take the baseball grenade just because it's kind of heavy. And fragmentation grenades, we can make plenty more, so I'll take plenty. Nice round, even numbers there. And for the... I should have done a little more inventory management. But yeah, we have plenty of carrying capacity, and we're not going to be needing to pick up too much stuff. And we're actually pretty close to our base where we're going to end up being, so I think this is good. Maybe... I don't know. Maybe I should make some more food. Let's just see what the food situation is when it comes to what we can make. So noodle cups wouldn't be the worst idea. And then the mutt chops, just to have something, an excessive amount of. I'll take a deathclaw steak, an extra grilled rad, stag, lots of other stuff I don't need. Extra perception. Okay, should be fine. Okay, for the mutt chops, still suffering from parasites, unfortunately, requiring more frequent sleep as well, so yeah, we're not going to be able to build up our adrenaline and then use it for something. Not that building up our adrenaline has ever done us any good in the past. Let's just double check that we're not going to run out of anything. What happened to Gassy? Let's move it over to 6. Now, it is broad daylight, so it's not really the best time to be hunting down raiders. But at the same time, I think it'll be fine. We could go into the church and kill a fool of a ghoul. A few ghouls. But let's focus on the raiders that are actually going to be needing to get taken out. I do want to try to move forward with a few things. And now that we're pretty much on the verge of having level 41 in our jetpack, I think that we need to really start considering trying to get as much done as possible, which is going to raise our levels to the point where we are going to start facing enemies, you know, required to face down some enemies who are giving us experience, and then the quests give us experience, and all that stuff eventually means that we're going to run out of useful perks. We're pretty much maxed out with what we're going to do for our damage. We could take little things like Bloody Mess and Ninja, Mr. Sandman, stuff like that. It's okay, but really it doesn't do a ridiculous amount for us. So really we need to start choosing just a few things to really move towards. And I'm going to miss like an idiot. Okay, so moving towards the Brotherhood first, so we can get the vertibirds, and then we can get in and out of the glowing sea. Virgil will give us a destination, Green Tech Genetics, in fact. And then after we've done Green Tech, we'll go back to Virgil. And then we'll get... Okay. Take it easy, guys. But yes, once we go back to Virgil, he'll give us an assignment, or at least the knowledge on how to actually build the teleporter. And once we have that, it'll make life a little bit easier. We'll need to do a few things with the Brotherhood again. We'll head back up north, teleport back down south, clear out the Boston airport of ghouls, and yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself. That's not gonna all happen today or anything. Oh, hello. Very perceptive of you. So is it the turrets that are still putting me into caution? I don't need to kill every single person, but honestly, I don't really mind. If they want to come at me, they can. I just want to get most of them so there's less people that are getting essentially aggroed, less bullets flying my way. But if they aren't going to be able to shoot me, we don't need to end them. There might be someone right over there.
Who's there?
Okay, someone is peeking through there by the looks of it. But they're not going to be an issue. Let's be on our way.
The jet will make you jittery.
And I didn't loot any of those people, really because it's going to take too much time, and I really want to actually just focus on legendaries and moving forward a little faster. I have been moving just a little too slowly, and then when I'm trying to, you know, jump ahead a little bit, like the amphitheater, I don't take things as carefully as I should. I say just kind of standing next to a Mirelurk that I should have killed quite a ways away. So, yeah, we're, oh, how close are we? We're not moving up in our level ups too quickly these days. The distance between level ups and our reduction of Idiot Savant triggering randomly legendary. I think he gets the glory of having a gas rifle used against him. Oh, and he's going to pick up something. Does not seem like any more are coming around the corners, so they're probably up top. Can't really get down. Do want to check what that legendary is. So, legendaries are going to start spawning more and more. Ooh. Let's just back up. Oh, they're coming. Yeah, as I was saying, legendaries are going to start spawning more and more as we go into new areas, internal areas, places that we haven't already spawned the enemies by walking by. So, we have to keep an eye out for that. Again, legendaries are that double-edged sword where if you don't kill them, they're going to get that boosted damage, which, you know, honestly, I play so much survival, I usually kill legendaries in one shot, or I'm hidden enough that they go down before actually being able to dish out that extra damage. Obviously was a problem when I ended up taking damage in Vault, what was it? The one with Nick, 114 or whatever. And here he is. Acrobats. it's fine. Like, I guess if I'm going to be going around with 2 acrobats, then it is just taking up a little bit of weight. I can make it the lightest thing ever.
Think you can hide?
Oop. I really hope so. Okay, that's most of these guys taken care of. There might be one up there. Let's just peek around the corner, because there should be a turret that I need to deal with. Not really need, but should.
There?
Oh, someone is around. Or are you above me? I'm backing up into a raider encampment. Okay, yeah, they're up there. I don't think it's going to be that much of an issue. We're in a vertibird, but that is the highest person that's going to be able to get to us, and I'm guessing they didn't stick the guy with the melee weapon. What? Where are we? Nope, not messing around, just kill him. It's just a pipe weapon, but it's too much to ask. I don't want to take any stupid hits. Okay, that's unfortunate. Oh, there they are. Okay, more than I needed to do for sure, but I think that's fine. Trying to think, is there anything worthwhile around here? I can't imagine there is, otherwise I would think of it. It's my logic for that. Now, green tech genetics. Once we get everything dealt with, we'll be able to go in here nice and easy. And I don't think there's really anything else we need to deal with when it comes to this part of the city. There's a few raiders just, is it southeast of the police department? I think so. Yeah, there's one. God, the tactical HUD, targeting HUD, whatever it is, it's so nice. Okay, we'll let them be and pick up a few frag mines that I left around here. Might be one more. And then over here, I got one, but there's usually a couple, I thought. Maybe? Oh, there's definitely a Raider Psycho. Without a head. We're overtired from lack of sleep. Darn. I think that's everything we need to take care of. I wouldn't mind, excuse me, I wouldn't mind actually killing a few other things because we're still a little bit off from 41. I guess I can kill a few easy bloatflies. And when I say easy, don't underestimate. Okay, I've underestimated them already, I'm pretty sure. Oh, and there's going to be raiders in there. Oh, this is actually bad. chill out. It's nothing. I'm just saving you from the various bugs. Okay. Kill it. Kill it. I don't have the AP. Oh, jeez. This has good amounts of accuracy. And I should just do Mirelurk egg omelet. Kill that. And they came from a weird angle. This was supposed to be the easy part that just gets me a little bit of extra experience. Just keep an eye out for any other raiders. Oh, there's one. Is that it? I think that's it. And the Brotherhood's around. Guess I could go clear out that place. I have enough mines if I'm sneaky enough. It is a guns and bullets. It's not on the docket. I'll clear it out on my way back to Hangman's Alley if this doesn't trigger a level 41 for me. Yeah, we'll see. And now that the Brotherhood are here, it's a little nicer.
How can a machine
Excuse
believe
me,
it's
how
alive?
advanced?
It's
Cavalry's
ridiculous.
arrived. And it looks like they sent in the big guns.
That ship. I've never seen anything like it.
Amazing. If she...
Gonna be
Okay.
a quick war with that thing.
Let's get on
that
the
means
vertibird,
everything.
but not
Sure.
until I've actually... Oh, come on, get out of your way. There you go. Reese. Where's
I'm stuck
Reese?
babysitting the police station outpost.
That location better be cleared out.
Of course it is. It's been
Affirmative.
cleared out a
Looks
while.
like I got my surprise for the day. The Commonwealth won't be running. If you need time to regroup, take it.
Okay.
Once you're ready, let me know.
Not quite. Well, I'll take another
ready.
quest, that's
Good.
fine, just in
Right.
case
Here's the
I'm
latest
killing it
target area.
anyway.
I don't want to see you.
Okay, Mass Pike Tunnel. Another quite easy one. It's just some ghouls. It's not super mutants or anything stupid crazy. And this thing is locked again. Idiot Savant, Idiot Savant. Give me that 100 extra experience. Nope. Here's Guns and Bullets. Guns and Bullets. Extra 5% on that. And let's see.
Gone so wrong.
Yeah, it's nice just being able to get all of the loot respawned in here. A few things down here. I don't need 5 missiles, guys. That just seems a little excessive. If you make the ghoul sympathizer turn himself in, he ends up in here, which is fun.
I'd gladly lay down my life if it keeps humanity from repeating the apocalypse.
Yeah, I think it's... the stuff gets moved around, maybe a few things get respawned into the inventories of things, but everything else has just kind of disappeared. And we'll get the Eddie Winter holotape later. Okay, and let's get out. And he's... Okay, so in here, if we just took everything, that would be quite a bit of stuff. I think we need to double check, make sure that some things aren't ridiculously heavy. A lot of this is actually ridiculously heavy. But 4 antifreeze bottles, that was a mistake on my part. I forgot that I was clearing out the college square without actually putting stuff back here. Okay. Let's get rid of a few really heavy things. Namely the... lightweight is probably lightweight. I'd hope so, at least, from the name. 15 weight and not even 1 to 10. No thank you. What is taking up all of the weight? This is a little ridiculous. There's not missiles somewhere, are there? I guess it's just enough random stuff. 7-pipe pistols. Yep. And probably 15 worn fedoras. That was a mistake on my part. Oh, let's not put too much stuff back, but we need to put some stuff back. It's unfortunate. Okay, don't I have something called a grilled radstag for times like this? Yes, yes I do. And we are just inches away, so, ooh. Of all the times that I've wanted to not kill Art, this might be a time that I actually want to kill Art. But... let's do it nice and... Can you not miss and shoot where I'm ending up myself? Ugh. Art. You're annoying. End your fight already. So, this can go one of two ways. This can go the way where I kill essentially one super mutant and then it doesn't have a chance to activate all of the enemies that come in and ambush you. Or it can go the way where I don't get a chance to kill the one super mutant and it activates all the enemies. Well, wait a second. Wherever I was going with that, I either kill it in one shot before it can do anything, and I save myself from an ambush, or I don't kill it in one shot and I need to deal with an ambush. So, we're going to do something like that, and then something like this, because I only have 2 ranks of Demolition Expert. And this will be fine, this will be fine. Not gonna kill it yet, just in case something horrible happens. Ooh. Okay. Are you on? Okay, you're not on because I can't do damage to you in VATS. So, let's do a few mines up here. And a few mines over here. And we'll come and grab all these very shortly, but we need to kill a guy who is blind, but very perceptive. Luckily, we do have a gas rifle. So if we just shoot him in the head, even not shooting him in the head should do it. Okay. Did that not give me... That didn't get me... Oh my... Okay. I'm going to make some drugs when I'm back home. It'll be fine. That was supposed to put me over, but... really not getting as much experience to fill up the bars as I think I should be. One thing is, I think the super mutants can spawn, like, right outside if you're unlucky or some sort of trigger half-heartedly happened. So we do have to be careful as we're leaving the back door. To the point where I might take a stealth boy or put it on a hotkey just in case. I think I'll do that. Because I don't want to mess around just in case it... I don't need moldy food. Just in case it ends up being an issue. So, purified water. And for the stealth boy, what do we have? We have... I guess we could do that one. Yeah, so the top one... Okay, anyway. I'm just like trying to take a look at what I... Ooh, this might actually do it for us. Unlocking a door gets me up to 41. Yes, maybe.
That's it.
Nope. Oh, don't shoot the frag mines. That is what you want to avoid doing. Now, a very special thing is you don't want to touch any of the buttons or levers or anything because you can activate the alarm and trigger the trap yourself. Something to keep in mind. Is it that thing or is it... I don't know. I think it's the speech microphone also does it. Okay, we can take the guns and bullets. That's fine. Then we can take whatever's in here. Carrying too much, go figure. Get rid of the Institute pistol, I guess. Let's get out of here. And be ready with that stealth boy just in case you hear a bark. Seems fine. I think we're good. Let's just take a quick look-see. Yep, there they are. Oh, and it's a legendary, so you know what that means. Level up. But more importantly, legendary. Actually, no. I'd take the level up before the legendary. Okay, what did he have? Something amazing, hopefully. Relentless. It's okay. I'll take it. I'm not doing a VATS build, so it's not perfect. It's far from perfect. Yeah, it could have been better, but gets Relentless out of the pool for something that is a... I don't know. It's a nice to have if it's, oh, what is it? Like a pistol-y sort of thing. But, yeah, that's fine. I'm just really wondering, what is all the weight coming from? I have 21 beer bottles, that's certainly something. Wood. Steel. Yeah, I need to get this junk back home. Luckily, I've got something to do back home. Namely, I've got something to put on my back. As long as you guys aren't also any sort of skirmisher that's super mutant that's also very, very special. Yeah, no legendaries. So yeah, these guys get spawned out. I was half right. They don't spawn out right behind the thing, but if you left the front door, then things might go a little bit like pear-shaped. So let's just try to kill them all. Oh, I didn't get them all. Too bad. And I suppose we can go in there. Okay. A few caps. I can't be bothered to pick up their weapons anymore to drop the weapons after taking out the ammo. Let's just try to be a little faster now. But the jetpack. The jetpack is going to alter my playstyle a little bit. I haven't been picking up too many fusion cores, really. I've definitely passed up a few that have been close by, and I think that's, you know, half a mistake and half me being a little lazy. But there are plenty of fusion cores in people's inventories when it comes to shops, and I think I have a lot of money to spend, and also a lot of resilience to drugs. I'm just ready to take all the chems these days. Get that great mentats on, and get some good prices. And we will need the fusion cores for jetpacking around. It's going to be pretty necessary. Let's just get in here. First of all, store all of our junk. Wow. Almost 200 pounds of junk. Kind of explains a thing or two. Let's store all of our random ammo. Let's store those things and anything that's a mine. And then up above, actually we can be out of our power armor now. Up above we need to store the whatever it is that is the lever action rifle that refills critical is, I can't find it. Oh, relentless. Yeah, that's what it is. Kind of a scoff. Okay, so even though I'm going into a closed space with enemies that could be dealt with by a shotgun, I'm probably not going to take the shotgun. Instead, we'll just keep it as our certain set of weapons that we already have. Let's get a few things out of our inventory as well. Namely, these things. And also the inventory. Okay, acrobats can go in there because luckily you can store armor in your workbench and people don't run to go grab it. We should make sure that we don't forget. We're talking about going out of our way for all that wonderful stuff that gives us ballistic weave protection, and we still haven't installed it yet. So here's that. And here is that. Yeah. So we need to get rid of... Okay, there's all those things. Armored, eyeglasses, we don't need the faded visor. We can keep the patrolman's sunglasses, I guess. But instead we'll just go with that. And sunglasses and 15 worn fedoras. Yeah, no longer that necessary. And just to organize things a little bit more, Let's get rid of the aid that we want to sell in here. Like the cram, the Dandy Boy apples, the Instamash. What else? Nuka stuff, not super necessary. We'll have plenty of access to plenty of that down the line. Sugar bombs, and that'll be fine. Let's see. Yeah, I have a lot of aid just sitting around doing not much. I probably ought to consider storing, you know, a few stealth boys, maybe. It just might be a good idea. And our ammo situation looks like it's doing nicely. My fusion core situation, not so much. Oh wait, I had a quest that I could have just given in to Ellie. Still sitting on that. That's a shame. Okay, but I think it's finally time. I connected all of the settlements also to be able to make sure that I should be able to change this up for something that... Yes, I can. I can change it out for something if I had the perk for it. So, step in, step out, step out, step into here, go over here, get our last rank of science. Wonderful. Gun nut and rank of science gives us access to more things besides just this. Here's the torso. So core assembly goes up to jetpack. Yay! Okay, so we get to have a lot of fun now, because besides the jetpack, you may have noticed there's a few weapons I'm carrying that can also be improved. The gas rifle. Shielded barrels already there. We can bump this up for just a little bit better recoil. Capacitor boosting coils. You notice that damage? That damage? Yeah? Is that good enough for anyone? I think that's good enough for anyone. The short scope, just in case they're close by, I'm gonna just keep it as a short scope, I think. If I do medium scope or long scope, I don't know. Maybe I should do the medium scope. I was noticing that shooting down the street at that one guy was kind of a little bit of a small target. Let's do the medium scope, and that's fine. And we get a suppressor. That is wonderful. Okay, so I guess this needs a new name if it's going to be silent. Let's see. Silent gassy. But I'm going to actually capitalize silent. There we go. So the resilient overcharged is the best we can do. All of this is frankly the best we can do. Right? Yeah. Because overcharged came from something else, and science rank 4, before science rank 4 is unlocked, is always nice to find something. This thing, if we moved it up to the advanced, then it suddenly becomes just really good. It's a nice piece of gear. Long ported is good, recoil's already the best, large magazine, I think we can do large quick eject, there we go. Reflex sight, I think we're going to keep it as that, and the suppressor. Staggering radium. Silent staggering radium. No, we get the idea. If it can be silent, it is silent. Okay. I'm just happy to see that sort of loadout. I know the laser and the plasma aren't silent, but it's good to just have some fun. I mean, the nice thing about those two weapons is, first of all, only weight of 8, and fusion cells are all over the place, and it does 255 energy damage. So, still quite good. Recon scope, just to have it on something. And the plasma, that's pretty impressive in itself. Its weight of only 7, so again, fairly light. So yeah, it's efficient stuff, okay? It's hard to say no to that much efficiency. So. Now that I'm happy with all of the gear that we've been able to work on, let's take 200 bullets right there. Maybe 120 bullets right there. And we're going to be using the gas rifle a lot more now, I feel like. If we can't kill it in one shot, very obviously, with any of our other weapons, we go over to the gassy. I think that'll be a good idea. Let's take just a crazy amount because I don't mind actually selling these. And plasma cartridges, just in case we're in a firefight with something close by. Yeah, sure. And same with the 45. We have 1,000. We have a gun that uses it, so let's just have a bunch of those around. Okay. Things look good. I think we're ready to go visit the Brotherhood. Like, for real. It's been a while. Actually, now that all my weapons are actually doing tons of damage, it might be a good idea to take a rest, because I'm oversleepy, overtired, whatever I am. I'm over it. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Is there anything else that I need to do? Actually, again, another set of actuallys coming. Let's sleep for 8 hours, go run to Diamond City, drop off a stupid quest, pick up some stupid fusion cells, fusion cores actually, drop off some fusion cells, and that'll set us up for an initial little run at the Brotherhood, just in case Tegan isn't really forthcoming yet. He's going to have plenty of stuff to sell, but yeah. Okay. So the best value stuff, let's just get rid of actually the lightest weight stuff because... oh. Yeah, I just want this thing to be a little less full. Anything we can't sell, then we'll just drop it off over at... whoa, what did I just pick up? Probably 20 of something. Okay, we're in our green dress and we can still carry all of this. Let's be on our way. Once we're back, we're gonna drop off those mute fruits since our adhesive isn't looking too impressive, frankly. Of course, we're running through the streets of downtown Boston in a dress, so, you know, I should probably just put ballistic weave on the dress on the off chance that something stupid happens. And there's a very high chance that stupid things do happen. Let's just take a Great Mentats right now and pick up random stuff from Cricket.
I got so many flavors of mayhem for sale.
Okay.
Cricket.
I would like to buy.
Come on!
And sell.
Get your guns here.
I'll take a look, sure.
Oh, goody.
First of all, let's start picking up some fusion cores. 240 apiece if we pick up 5. And sell her just a few random things like pistols, boards, institute gear, some of that stuff. And what about this stuff that is not necessary to have around? Grognecks. This really needs to have armored on it, otherwise I'm going to sell it, and that's no good. Muffled, patched, pocketed, strengthened, synth, something or another, don't care. And then into the aid, we've got some mac and cheese, some dandy apples, Insta, Sell it all. Pork and beans, Nuke and Cola. And what else? Guess we're not going to be doing anything on the Gauss rifle anytime soon, but we'll hold on to that. Yeah, I guess what we were picking up was really weightless stuff, but also useless stuff. Let's sell her just a few things of the ammo. Something like 562. Okay, so gears and springs, they're no longer super necessary, and she doesn't have anything that we need because all of our weapons are pretty much maxed out in... Actually, no, it's fine. If we need something by picking up, you know, this assault rifle, pretty much I like to have one of every weapon that could feasibly be given to us as a legendary, so I can take the stuff off of it and then put it onto the legendary that I get. But the assault rifle, it's heavy, and the recoil is very nice, but I think we have some other things to deal with that. Yeah. And everything else, not super necessary. Okay, and the ammo situation, I don't think we really need to do a whole lot here. I mean, plasma cartridges are kind of low. It's fine. Let's run back home quick like and drop off the fusion cores and then pick up some more stuff to sell. Okay, we're fine. And let's actually talk to Ellie and drop off that quest. Like, I'm gonna keep on reminding myself, otherwise I'm going to immediately forget. Drink some water, because of course I'm thirsty. Drugs can do that to ya.
Yes?
And this stuff, let's just keep doing what we were doing and taking the least weight items. Actually, let's only take least weight when it comes to weapons, first and foremost. Okay, already too much. I think we'll put away some of the ammo. Okay, a little too much. Now we're good. Yeah, the amount of stuff that I've built up, and I keep on selling without having to spend any caps. I only gain in caps. It can allow me to jump into a situation like Nuka World or Far Harbor and just buy everything that I need without having to worry about having to, you know, barter with random goods and stuff, not having the caps to do what I want to do. Yeah, and that way you don't have to take all of the, you know, essentials that you would otherwise need. You can take... Whoa. Nothing to see here, he says. Anyway, so yeah, that's why I like to have a huge cap stash. Not super necessary for most of the game, but it can prove invaluable just having unlimited buying potential for 2 parts of the game where you have to go in pretty much with exactly what you've got. Yeah, you can immediately leave and teleport and then run back there, but without fast travel,
Talk to John
it is dicey sometimes.
About guns, or maybe you want to.
Let's see what you got.
Feel free to.
Give me your fusion cores, frankly. 5 fusion cores, another 5. And, of course, Tegan will have some, so we're not really needing to do this too much, but just to have a stack of them at Hangman's Alley is probably a good idea. And we are quickly getting to be... Ooh, too much bought. Who would have thought? And what does he have again? Aluminum. You know what, let's pick up some aluminum because we will need that down the line just a little bit. And actually, he can keep those caps. I'm sorry I'm doing this. You can skip ahead. I think this will be another 5 to 10 minutes. But there's just so much stuff to sell, I notice. I want to get rid of it. I think you noticed how much, I don't know, what it really takes to bring up the XO1 power armor to what I'm planning on, and it's going to be quite a bit of aluminum, quite a bit of adhesive. Hopefully our adhesive situation is dealt with by the amount of mute fruits, but just in case, I just want to have the extra little bits, and I also want to sell all that stuff that I've been building up so it doesn't feel completely wasted. That way I can just be carrying around all of my caps all the time. And eventually I will pick up weapons in Nuka World. Oh.
Hearing shit.
No, you're not. You're not hearing anything. Wow, I've gotten used to the tactical head. It's dangerous to go out with that. Ugh. I'm just like completely oblivious to enemies. Okay, I'm fine. I'm in my base. You can't touch me while I'm in my base. It's against the rules. Okay.
Out here, we gotta take things
Grab
one day
the
at a
food. Grab the mute
I
fruit.
need to assign someone to this.
Really? Do you?
I need to assign someone to this.
How is my food situation? 24 food. I think we're fine. Chill out, Yolo. Okay. Grab all the mute fruit and turn it into vegetable starch, and then let's put that away. Okay, I just want to do a quick little look-see at... Oops, not that. At what it would technically take. So to do that, it's... I have 90 aluminum, and I'm already using 1/9 of it, pretty much, just to do... Yeah. That'll eat into the aluminum really quickly. Ooh. What about the lead paint? Lead paint is just... Ooh. Adhesive aluminum circuitry fiber optics lead. Yikes. Well, we might need to do some more shopping for junk. Kind of surprising, frankly. Thought I had enough of it. Let's see. Too much. That's fine. You.
Hi. I'm sure I have something you need.
Let's see what you have.
We'll see about that. Okay, he has the righteous authority. Let's pick up things that we need. Like the man said, he's sure that we have something. Now, the nice thing is, once we get into the Institute, aluminum won't be much of an issue, but there's something I want to work on before I get into the Institute. So, yeah, we need to keep our eye out just in case. I think we're good on lead, but again, just in case. And we're probably good on ceramic, but again, just in case. I didn't really look at it, but it's not that expensive. If I can measure it in, you know, just a couple fusion cores worth of stuff to buy, then it's not going to be that bad. Yeah, not too much stuff, but it'll have to do. Okay, apparently we did too much of that. Did I really sell all those 10mm to you, or do you have that much? Seems kind of strange for you to have that much. Carrying too much. Oh no. Turns out I'm actually not. Quick, back to Arturo. And hopefully there's no more raiders. Actually, I was serious about turning my dress into a ballistic weave dress. That is too scary to not be wearing better stuff. So this dress is now ballistic woven dress. Armored laundered green dress. For the badass shopper in you. Something like that. Okay, so we're safe, and I'm just going to VATS left and right. Seems fine. Okay, it's fine. Now, of course, Great Mentats is probably going to wear off right before I talk to Arturo, but hopefully it's fine.
Got purified water inside the city. Best drink in the Commonwealth.
Keep moving, Scabber.
And inside here... Now, I don't think Myrna has... She might have a few fusion cores, so I'll go and check just in case. But she'll definitely have some junk that I might as well take a look at.
So it's true then? You're leading the Minutemen? Good for you. Hey, Arturo.
Got some great stuff. If you're in.
Right. Sure. Let's take a look.
Don't forget.
Okay, so what do we have to sell? That, and it's too much. I'm just going to leave it and check with Myrna.
You. Well, I suppose we...
Let's see what you have.
Here's what we got.
Okay, so she does have a single fusion core. Underwhelming. And she has... I don't know why I look at the weapons. It's just a habit, I suppose. But for the junk, she has adhesive, she has ceramic fertilizer. Yeah, that's fine. Let's pick up a few things while we're here. I'm never gonna wear it. It's just gonna be weight in my inventory if I end up taking it. Just so I can eventually be in a worse situation defensively. Yeah, that's fine. Honestly, I don't really have good... Well, my problem is having one super mutant piece of gear on or whatever when I know I'm gonna stay in my power armor or whatever else there is that I have. It just doesn't really get thrown into action very often. I need to have, you know, a complete set of something and know that I'm going after that something. And it has to be pretty much super mutants or humans or eventually for one part of this game, robots. But the whole plan is to not have to deal with ghouls and not have to deal with bugs and not have to deal with, even though I put myself into a situation where I have to deal with bugs, and animals and all that stuff that is just trying to defend you from that sort of thing. It's not as useful. So, anyway, I forgot to talk to Ellie. Damn it all. I promised myself, let's go talk to Ellie, then we'll go to the Brotherhood. I promise. I am so close to being done with this stupid city and the selling and all the inventory management. It's just... it's fun. I like inventory managing. I do apologize, but it's just how things go. Oh, there's one other thing. Not one other thing right now that's going to take more time, but another thing that I remembered that we'll have to do now that I have a jetpack. I'm just like slowly adding to the list of, oh yeah, and that. Oh yeah, and that. Oh yeah, and that. So one of the other cases in here is essentially, hey, go to a place with a bunch of super mutants and go to the roof.
I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, the super mutants on the outside,
while you and Nick were
not
out.
that problem.
Ready to put on the detective hat?
Sure.
The only thing I'm ready for is danger and awesome. Pew, pew, pew.
I'm afraid hard-earned caps is all we've got to offer, honey.
Awesome. More
Anyway.
pew-pew.
Sure. Nakano.
Maybe if you bother.
Can't do that.
Huh. I'll remember.
Mr. Nakano.
Right.
Okay, so he's going to send us
Check it
off,
out.
or
The
to,
Nakano
well,
residence
she's going to
is
send us off to a
Evan
person who
Long
sends us off
walk.
to Far Harbor.
Ms. Perkins.
So, you find out where Earl Sterling ran off to?
Yeah, a while ago. I haven't, you know,
Earl
kind of
never
surprised you
went
haven't heard,
anywhere.
but...
Croc.
And
Crocker
give
killed
me
himself.
the end of this
Here,
quest,
also,
please.
thanks. Be careful when you head over to the Nakano residence.
So, if I had a teleporter, I'd teleport straight to the Institute so I could get, you know, just right across the river from a certain something.
God, even the sky.
So ready.
Did you see that?
Actually, I'm not ready. I want to see if you have a Mirelurk egg,
ain't
just in
selling
case.
nothing.
Sure. Let's take a
Must
look.
have more
Remember.
Mirelurk eggs. Nope. We'll take that, though. That's actually really expensive. Screw it. I'm not even selling... I paid caps for something. My cap stash went down. It's a miracle. What is my cap stash at? Oh, good God. 23,000. Yeah. Things are going well. We just need to pretty much make fertilizer depots at all of our farms, and then buy stashes of plastic, and then turn that into jet, and then sell all the jet and flood the market and just decrease the value of jet, but we don't actually decrease the value of jet. Yeah, that's how you make money, or at least how I would make money if I needed to make money in this game. Just become a chem dealer. Oh, Murawski would target me then.
Came from across the Charles?
Yeah, that's probably a bad idea. Just small amounts of jet. Everything in moderation, as they say. Okay, so. We have our fusion cores. We have our amazing guns. Like, really amazing. I wish I got to use every single gun every single time I was facing an enemy. Not because I needed to and was switching, but just because I want to have all the fun in the world with all these guns. Especially you, gassy. Ugh. Okay. Let's get going. Surprised I didn't, you know, immediately jump into my power armor and start having fun, but yeah. This is going to be a nice change of pace. So, what we're going to do for sure is take plenty of ammo with us. Another thing we're going to do for sure is take plenty of fusion cores with us. Honestly, screw it. I'm going to take all of my ammo just so I can keep an eye on it. Oh yeah, fusion cores. I was just saying. I think 3 is fine. We'll buy more while we're there. In fact, that'll be fine. What else? Oh, obviously, we don't have our throwables or minables around, so let's take all of those. Let's take a lot of those. And let's take a lot of those. And some of those. Yeah. And when it comes to our food situation, I think because parasites are so annoying, let's drop those off. Let's do some more, well, definitely grilled radstag. Keep that in our inventory. But I think it's a good idea to have some more... what should we have? Roasted Mirelurk meat is wonderful because it essentially is only one of the items for 2 ranks of the food, which is something we'll end up needing. And the noodle cups, just in case we run into water issues. Okay, 10 water, or 10 noodle cups, 18 water. We have way too much stuff in our inventory, and that explains why. And I think that might be good enough. This isn't going to be a super long, you know, expedition or anything, but we are going to be stepping away for a little bit. Gotta be prepared. Missed a mute fruit. That's too bad. We'll save it for next time. And we're already hungry, as in we've been hungry probably. Let's go over to this and have... yeah, I just want to show that off. Roasted, properly fed. So, still under the effect of parasites, and still needing more frequent sleep, and of course I can't believe I killed that settler. Poor guy. Girl. It's a girl. I think so. I didn't ask. So, I think we are ready. Hopefully, getting to the Brotherhood only gives us a few bullets into our armor. Oh, by the way, I can fly! But I'm going to take the easier thing to fly in. Yeah, it's nice to have the jetpack. So, this is where everything changes. Between getting the jetpack and the vertibirds in play, we're going to be essentially sprinting, not really, but strangely sprinting towards trying to finish this game entirely. I've taken way too much damage up until now. Some of it was self-inflicted in the form of Molotov cocktails. Others were essentially game bugging out and dropping a person straight on me and doing 60 damage. And then, of course, you know, there was the self-inflicted, having people inflict damage to me, like the auditorium. No, amphitheater. That's what it's called. Yeah, that was completely unnecessary, but I did it anyway. So, let's go see how the Brotherhood are doing. By the way, the first nice thing about this sort of situation is we can just pop up here nice and safely, skip all of that internal loading, and get on with it. And the last time I played, I was not allowed to use guns, which was really interesting when I was trying to invade Mass Fusion, and they were essentially saying, hey, we've got this minigun, make sure that you use it against these synths, and try to clear a landing spot. And I was like, that's not allowed. I only use melee weapons and throwables. But yeah, this is nice. Yay, I can shoot things again. Wonderful. But I won't try to get too much attention because obviously it's very bright all of a sudden, and it's, you know, not like the enemies are super hampered by the fog anyway, but yeah. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Max will have a plan already in place. Oh, and if you're, you know, trying to listen to Dance, I'm sorry. He's saying something along the lines of, we're gonna take it to him. We're doing this for the Commonwealth. You know, the military occupation part. But we're doing it for their own good, because we know best. Good. Military organizations doing things for the good of people. Always wonderful. And it is max view distance, so I'm getting all of the things loading in all at once, and it doesn't exactly like it. Good thing there's not gunners over there. That would have been unfortunate. And the robots... Forgot, I haven't even talked to a certain robot yet. Should really get to that. Ooh, and I haven't killed the super mutants by the bay, that little dock area. Another thing I've been meaning to do. Oh, don't fly over them. You're headed straight towards them. They're right there. Oh, I didn't kill them. Please, don't pay attention. Don't pay attention. Don't pay it. Okay, thank God. Why didn't they attack? Those guys really should have attacked. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not going to complain about not being attacked. It's madness. And there's a castle right over there. There's an island in the distance. We're in the thick of it now. Lots to do.
All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes.
Everything is changing, and I hope I'm ready as well. With the best weapons I can hope for, minus legendaries. Yeah, I think we're set. Our power armor's nice and prepared. We've got one hell of a carrying weight. Yeah, we're good. I like how it essentially stops the twirly blades before it's even hooked on, like... That's how that works. That's for sure. Okay. Hopefully Paladin Dance could find his way, avoid the crit one. Whoa, okay, take it easy there. Ghost of Vertibird Past.
Aboard, sir? Permission granted. Welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you.
This is totally like Tuvok, right?
Yes, sir.
The actor who plays Tuvok on Star Trek Voyager. Anyone else?
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir.
I think it is, at least.
Current orders? You are to remain on the Pridman and await further instructions.
Very good, sir.
He'll do what I want him to do. I'm going to send him off to, I don't know, Grey Garden or something and protect some robots.
So,
oh wait, I don't have Grey Garden
you're
yet.
the one, Paladin.
Looks can be deceiving.
Okay, let's do this, let's do that. There's no speech check.
Absolutely.
Good. That's
What are my orders?
your orders are to proceed to Elder.
What are my orders?
Oh.
Your orders are to anything.
I've already
I don't have any
embarrassed
questions.
myself.
Then I
I
suggest
asked him
you
orders,
dismiss.
and then he told me, and then I immediately asked him again. I won't be able to talk to him for a few days. Okay.
The Commonwealth looks bad?
So he's in the middle of a speech, and I'm going to get a quick drink while he finishes up. Ad Victoriam.
Elder Maxon.
Your orders were to speak to Lancer Captain Kells. I suggest you follow them to the letter.
Game? I wanted to go get a drink, and I spoke to Lancer Captain Kells. Okay, let's try this again, and hopefully we don't have to do an exit and reload.
Kells.
So, you're the one, Paladin.
Yes.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Sorry. If you want to earn your place among the best, I've read Paladin Dan. You might expect an
Sure.
the Brotherhood
And
as the captain of this vessel.
then I
Understood.
need to...
I don't know.
If your plan,
Right.
that's all for now. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address.
Okay.
After which, Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you.
Okay.
If you have any questions, ask me now.
Okay.
Otherwise, you're dismissed.
Are you sure? Okay, it says I can go now.
Where can I get power armor?
Only knights are allowed to wear Brotherhood power armor. And you're no knight. Not yet. Until Elder Maxon grants you that title, you'll have to make do with what you've got.
I'll have to make do with what I've got. Oh no, what am I going to do with this, making do with this situation? I just, I can't stand up to the glory of this Brotherhood power armor. Oh my gosh, okay. Yeah, I really feel like they expect you to get through Kellogg before level, you know, in the mid-20s at latest, where you can still maybe have XO1, but you'll likely either have T51 or T60 if you're really lucky. Anyway, this is where I was going to get a drink. I'll be right back.
You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose. And beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive.
The notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only an abomination.
It has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species.
Did I turn off the mic? I did not. Anyway. Sorry for that. Just wanted to make sure that I didn't, you know, do what I was thinking I did. Not do.
Therefore, the Institute and their Synths are considered enemies.
I'm surprised I can just essentially be right behind Elder Maxon with one good word from one random paladin that's been in the Commonwealth for I don't know how long, and stick a gun at his head.
We will be saving humankind from its worst enemy.
Oh boy.
Itself,
yeah.
Victoria.
I think I'm your worst enemy. Enemy.
I care about them, you know.
Anyway.
The people of the Commonwealth. I can see that.
Yep, you say so at least. Okay, Elder Maxon, I wish I could have more dialogue with him and stuff and figure out how it's been for him, but it's the Fallout 4 dialogue tree, and we don't get a whole lot of, I don't know, options. Report to Paladin Dance. Is that actually my quest right now? There we go. There's a lot of loot that I want to pick up. And it's not necessary at all. Because nothing I grab is going to be making a big difference except if it's made out of aluminum. Or if it's, you know, the 2mm cartridges I just picked up. So, we're gonna do it anyway, because I don't need to have a reason for picking up loot. It's just fun.
Is something bothering you?
I was just thinking that blowing up the Institute won't just destroy all the synths, but all the humans living there as well. They can't all be bad.
Get that out of your head right now. Those people are not innocent. Maxon said freedom would come at a cost, and they all need to pay.
And they all need to pay.
We keep killing the people that won't listen to us. We'll be the only ones left.
If we keep running into people...
It is kind of fun hearing the random little dialogue between, hey, military organization needs to do the military thing, follow the orders and all that stuff. It's nice. There is a lot of incidental dialogue which really fleshes out the story. And I think that's kind of, you know, I was kind of joking earlier with the whole, oh, it's the Fallout 4 dialogue tree, we don't actually get to interact and have an interesting, like, conversation and dig into the lore and stuff like that and figure out what's happening, but you just need to pay attention. I mean, it really is mostly there, like, what's going to be happening and what's happening to everyone. You don't need to ask them yourself, you just need to pay attention, and they're going to tell you. They're going to tell someone. You just have to be around and keep your ears open. And it's kind of how they do the world building as well. There's just... Oh, yeah, let's talk with Dance. But yeah, it's, I don't know. They do an interesting take on world building, rather than everything's just question, talking, question, talking, question, with, you know, a single person in this sort of situation. Who's the sponsor? What's all this about? Elder Maxon is understandably particular when it comes to new recruits. He believes in order to keep the Brotherhood strong, we have to have bond as brothers, and you're the sponsor and I'm the sponsor, so that's how this works. And it's just a little, thing, but we don't get to go into that. Who was your sponsor? How did you join the Brotherhood? And, that sucks, but at the same time, there's a whole lot of meat when it comes to, oh no, I don't want you to go. Stop. Talk.
Paladin dance.
How the heck do I have the weight for this?
I think I need to run.
I'm not going to lie to you. Come back.
Oh, geez. I need to send him somewhere. Boston Airport, then.
There's Brotherhood, then there's everything else. Nothing in between.
Yep, there he is again, with his one-liners. Okay, so Dance is away. Did not want to have him come with me. And let's go talk to everyone. And be careful when you're going into things. This is not your power armor yet.
Proctor Ingram?
So we can't take the fusion core out of it.
Sounds like you're disappointed.
Okay, and Ingram's nice. She is chill. And there is some things that we'll do with her throughout the game. So good to see her up and about.
Even though they looks uncomfortable in there.
And we'll sell some stuff to Tegan once we actually get access to him. I don't want to take on the missions where we, threaten random settlements.
You need them. Sure.
Just involve Anston after you're in the meantime.
Okay. And let's see. Random stuff. And so, like I was saying, if you come here early enough, as in kill Kellogg early enough and activate this thing, you can open this with the Master Lock. That's fine. Or, with the Terminal Master. The Gauss rifle behind him, definitely very useful. But it's kind of overkill before... Well, before I found it, it was overkill, and I didn't even want to use it because the ammo was so freaking expensive. Of course, there was a few things that were dying to more than one shot, but that was few and far between for sure. But yeah, it's a guaranteed Gauss rifle, and I kind of wanted to not include it, but not rely on it. I didn't want to build the game plan around grabbing a Gauss rifle super early or anything like that. I've considered doing it before, and I just don't really see a whole lot of use in rushing Kellogg to get to a Gauss rifle that you might not be ready to do really anything to. Put a little scope on maybe or something like that. But I don't know. Just a thought I've had. And if you think it's super useful to have a crazy overpowered weapon, probably more useful for, I don't know, the very hard difficulty, because enemies will be able to take just a little bit more. Even though you can take a little more damage, it requires a little more damage to, actually finish off enemies.
Unfortunately,
maybe I can lend you a hand.
That would be. I'm authorized and in it.
Anyway, so we're collecting technical documents, and we're taking
Excuse me, Captain
a physical.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier.
Sure. Go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to first.
My father said I used to sit way too close to the television.
The television?
Wait a second. Let me check my notes here.
You were a vault dweller?
Anyway, so okay. Have you?
Anyway.
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Oh, the sarcastic options are pretty fun.
Well, there was this one really ugly girl in college.
Well, that's just mean.
I had to get drunk, and it was a dare, and
That hardly qualifies. So, last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
So humans, ghouls and super mutants, synths, or any other machine pretty much.
Nope, no problem whatsoever.
Excellent.
I do it anyway.
Excellent. I see. If you ever need...
So that's everyone we're supposed to meet. The strange thing is there's someone we haven't met yet who does give us Does give us something to do. Okay, that's
Please state the nature of your medical.
Oh, he did the line.
Captain Cade.
Good to see you again, Knight.
Please state the
Anything
nature
I
of
can
your
do to
medical
help?
emergency, but you're not the doctor.
Actually,
No problem.
Okay, so of course I'm going to sell a few things, because of course I'm going to sell a few things. Give me the caps. Give me the caps. Give me all of the caps. Okay, so we've had our first little thing. We can now
follow him to the gates of hell.
Anyway, we've had our first little run-in with various... Which one? We don't get ours yet, do we? No, we're not a knight.
Welcome aboard.
Okay, now we can do some bartering with him.
What brings you to me today?
let me see what you have.
All of my weapons are...
Was he in line? He looked at me like he was in line. Now, for a second there, I was like, wait, the Brotherhood is only selling one fusion core? I was really surprised to see. One fusion core? No, they have 7. You know what? Let's do this right. As in, probably breaking our legs here in a second. Yep, breaking our legs here in a second. Oh boy. Oh, this is not going to work. Of course. Okay, put on our deep-pocketed stuff and our... Nope, I immediately undid that. And our military fatigues for no reason, and... probably just get immediately back in the armor. At least I'm not hungry, so I can take a grilled radstag, because I'll be using some later. Ouch. Okay, this is mine. This is mine. So, don't do anything with those. Okay, there we go. Let's just put our weapons away for now, so we're not accidentally using them on anyone.
Damn ferals. Radiation.
Okay, now let's do some selling. And honestly,
it's a twisted sense of humor.
It's not super
Dr.
necessary,
Tegan.
but
What can I get for you today?
Set me up.
Be my guest.
let's see. We'll get rid of... We have a lot of Radaway and probably too much Radex even. But we'll take all the fusion cores. Get rid of all the Radaway. All of the stim packs. And... that'll be good for now. Okay, so he has oil. Fiber optics might be necessary. I'll just double check before I'm done with this area of the Brotherhood. We don't need any ballistic fiber, thankfully. The apparel situation is fine. And then he does have... I mean, it's fun. The Gatling laser. Shredding quad barrel missile launcher. I considered having a quad barrel missile launcher that was targeting just around in case there's a vertebrate I need to take out of the sky, but the Gauss rifle does that even better. So yeah, we'll just stick with the Gauss. Okay, and I think that's fine. Let's just get rid of a few bits of 48, 10mm. We're going to pick up more stuff along the way, so we'll be back. We'll be back. We have the carrying weight, so let's not waste our fusion cores that we're gathering up for some reason. Quinlan doesn't have really a whole lot, but Just keep an eye out for aluminum trays, mostly. Yeah, that could be necessary down the line. Surprised I have so little aluminum, or as little aluminum as I do. Oh, I don't need to do this, but I'm going to. Grab all the stuff, grab all the stuff. Okay, random kid has 15 of the electromagnetic. Good to know that they're getting them used to the stuff early. Is that plastic, steel, or aluminum? I don't know. Now, I think I need to actually check my... Yeah, there it is.
When it comes to keeping the
so that was mine. They gave me a free fusion core. Very nice of them. And now I'm going to take every single other thing that's around. Completely deprive the Brotherhood of the necessary materials to win a war. Whoops. Stealth boy. That's nice. I'm just going to unlock this now. Beat the punch for later. And a nice bit of experience from the expert footlocker. That's nice. Very, very nice. Let's go talk to the medical... the science staff. Science-y? That's kind of Quinlan. This is the bioscience person? Whatever.
Thank you, sister.
You know, we wouldn't have to worry about them getting out if they weren't on the ship.
Your concerns are noted, Scribe. Give Proctor Ingram my thanks for letting me borrow you. Feel free to have a look at the specimens, but please...
Quite a collection you've got here.
Well, I'm on...
That's amazing.
Well, it's only a bit... You see, however, I believe...
Okay, so she's going to look at blood and try to give us radiation resistance.
No problem. I'd be glad to help.
I appreciate...
And this is someone that we weren't sent to go talk to. So it's kind of like hinted at that she's kind of just, you know, less well thought of. I'm not quite sure. It's an interesting little oversight for someone who definitely gives you a mission like Quinlan would. I guess she doesn't give like reoccurring missions. She gives a, hey, I'll scan things for the blood that of enemies that you kill. You know what I'm saying. It's not like an escort quest for the kids or whatever. Anyway, I think I've rambled on long enough. Let's go deal with some super mutants.
If you run into any sense, shoot to kill. We don't take prisoners.
Over here. And let's not forget to actually grab our weapons, because that'll be useful. For sure. Take all, and wow. A lot of weight. Now, there's some stuff below. It's not super necessary, and we'll pick it up down the line. Doesn't even have everything that it will eventually have. But yeah, for now, let's go outside and talk to Elder Maxon and see what he has to say. Any good maxims of war or whatever. He must have watched Star Wars, because he's making sure that he keeps the high ground with his Pridwin. Oh, it's so nice to have a jetpack. Okay, what's up? Come on, Maxon, let's just not put around the bush. Yep, a wonderful rendering of Fort Strong. I'll take care of him. Dance love that. I don't know what I said even. First things first, there's a few enemies in the way. I'm just going to take care of them.
What was that?
They are tough, or maybe it's just the distance.
Get on that gunship, soldier. I want Fort Strong cleared and that stockpile secured.
There we go. Okay, he's telling us to get on that gunship, by the way, because they just don't really understand the concept of docking their gunships properly. So we'll not do that. Instead, we'll jump off over here, or wait, to this is unfortunate. That's going to probably blow up pretty soon. And those people are shooting, so it can damage that, and it will. That's why I want to get as far away as possible. But then over here, there is another fusion core, of course. More stuff. If you come here before the Brotherhood, just like the, what is it, the police station, things tend to respawn a little bit, but the fusion core doesn't. So I thought that it would be good to, like, kind of kill all the ghouls, loot this place, get the Brotherhood here, and do it again and get a free fusion core. It doesn't work like that, unfortunately. But yeah, we're just going to grab a few more things while we're here, and then we can go to the airport side of the, well, the settlement side of the airport. That's what I mean.
Baby's getting fuel sprout.
You're kidding.
Now at end of the next rotation. I'll try to leave a couple of super mutants waiting.
You can take all the super mutants from me, that's fine. Okay, so. Let's drop all our junk in here. Honestly, I might set Dance as a caravan, a provisioner. Where's Dance? Yeah, provisioner to Hangman's Alley. I don't know why I'm scrapping things. I can't help it. Must scrap things. Okay, and for the ammo that we don't need, let's put the ammo away, and more ammo away. Lots of stuff. Okay, we definitely don't need all these fusion cores. We'll take 3 of them for now. And we definitely don't need all of the weapons that we've picked up, so we'll put most of them away. We definitely don't need... actually, we can keep all of that. We definitely don't need... Wow, I am carrying just a lot automatically. 370 weight, just as a standard loadout. It's excessive. By a lot. I don't know where Dance is, so I'm just going to leave it for now. We're going to go deal with Fort Strong. Now, to deal with Fort Strong, like I was saying, you can get into the thing and then go fly around and get shot by super mutants, or you can just walk over there. It's hopefully a well-known tactic. The easiest way to cross the thing, I think, is either right here or over there. I'm gonna see what this is like. Yep, nice and easy. If you get too close to the races, obviously you'll have to deal with some raiders, but you should be well hidden. Yeah, this is probably the long way, because then you can just go straight over there. Nothing is going to be seen, so that's fine.
Is really showing off those new mods. This race is really heating up.
And let's think. There was a backup plan. Well, not really a backup plan. Don't like the sound of that. There's a level spawned XO1 power armor, because we're above level 28 entering the area for the first time, over in front of Fort Strong. And if it has 2 pieces that would complete the set that's over north, north of County Crossings, yeah, in that little military caravan thing, then we would be fine to essentially combine the 2 pieces, combine the 2 sets or whatever, and from there we can have a nice easy time not having to get the other XO1 power armor that's on top of one of those buildings over there. So we'll check that and we'll hope, but I'm guessing it's going to be like, here's a torso and a leg and a head, and you'll be missing at least an arm or a leg or something. But the other one, it was only missing 2 pieces, so, you know, I can hope. Ever so slightly, there's, you know, a bit of a chance, and that chance is about ready to be dashed. But it's still there. it is... It's not a complete set because I remember they were opposite for the other one. I think it was I needed the right or left... Well, I don't even know. We'll take the fusion core for now, and we'll leave it where at least an arm down, if not... we're at least an arm or a leg down, because they were opposite sides on the other one. That's for sure. So, we're at Fort Strong, and we have to, you know, kill the super mutant behemoth, which is kind of obvious, even though the super mutant behemoth is not even able to be seen yet. That's fine. I'm gonna mark everyone because this is where I start getting very worried and very scared of these enemies, because there's a lot of them and they're very aggressive and they try to hunt you down. Probably not as much as those missionary initiates and stuff, but something along those lines. So the first stage is going to be 3. And then right around the corner I'll do 2. I really need to pick up the next rank of Demolition Expert, and then the last rank is going to allow me to build plasma mines. Plasma mines, plasma grenades, that is going to be useful. Okay, so if they take a defensive posture, I might be able to just blow them up that way. And if they have melee weapons running across the bridge, I can blow them up this way. Hopefully these mines are not necessary, but they might be. Okay, so this doesn't have any, you know, stuff in front of it, but you can pretty much get a good shot on most of the things. You know, honestly, let's go over to the wounding and try for these headshots and fail miserably. Oh, it's a legendary. Okay, we're immediately going to switch over to this thing. Because these guys are tougher than I was expecting. They're taking defensive postures as opposed to going after me, which is somewhat surprising. I really don't mind if you guys come at me. There you go. Oh, he healed. Okay, not anymore. Okay, so he's up there. At the very least, we know that much. This is fine. A couple more coming. I think we're not supposed to do that. I pressed the wrong button. Oh my god. Try to get a little bit of use out of it. Okay. So, yeah, we used the Psycho Jet because I was essentially grabbing my mouse, picking it up a little bit. That's a shame. Now I'm eating into more water than I needed to, and I'm getting a higher disease risk pool that's never going to go away. And I'm eating into my Psycho Jet, which is not super, you know, critical or anything. If anything, press the first key or whatever, or the second key. Switch between these two weapons. Okay, anyway. No, they didn't even get to that one. So I'm picking up all of these incendiary. I think bleeding is beaten out by incendiary because that's 15 points of damage that should affect everything. Unless they have like a random effect on their armor. But yeah. The thing I don't like about that is it's on the same weapon I already have. I already have a hunting rifle game. Don't do that to me. Let me get new weapons. Incendiary laser rifle, incendiary plasma rifle, Incendiary 308. Actually, no, this is lucky. Okay, I just like to see what my various things damage-wise deal. The radium, the Gauss. You know, I mean, it's slightly overpowered. I'm not complaining. It's slightly overpowered. I don't even think I have... Yeah, I have 10% adrenaline, so it can get better. I could probably do a body shot pretty soon. Oh, jeez. Okay, so that's the power of the gassy. Good stuff. What we're going to do now is go inside a confined space with super mutants. Not great. It's not horrible. It's just not great. Okay, in here, the use of berry mentats is... It's suggested. It's highly suggested. So thoroughly suggested I'm going to immediately do it. And we're going to drop a few things in here. We're going to drop some of the crappy weapons that we've been picking up in here. And I think we'll kill enemies quickly and quietly. Okay, he's right around the corner. So I need one of them to show themselves. There we go. It does create a little bit of an explosion, so you have to be careful. But that is not going to be unlocked because super mutants are idiots. Just kind of use the circling thing, and he's right behind the door. Okay. What the heck? Okay, should have done Shikojet. Oh boy. How's my oh jeez.
God, Spider's human.
Oh boy. Yeah. Legendaries are popping up more and more. Should have known. 2 luck. Wonderful. It's on the thing that you need a bunch of random perks to actually have any chance of doing anything with. I'm going to try to blow them up a little bit. It's probably not going to work.
Yeah, human. I got a treat for you.
Did not work whatsoever. Come on, guys. Oh, wow.
Gotta come on.
Okay. Jeez, that is not going well. What the heck? I am so... Trying to go quickly. Shouldn't go quickly. Just because I'm on a timer for berry mentats doesn't mean it's worth getting hit. These guys are very aggressive, and they are coming after me.
Where'd you go? Huh?
Just back up.
Gonna find you.
Chill out.
Kill you.
Exterminators. Wonderful. More hunting rifles. Stupid hunting rifles that I don't need. Okay. Just chill out. Taking damage quickly. Don't take damage quickly. They're right around the corner. Let's get their attention.
You can't hide forever. No. Gonna find you soon, human.
Okay. So that's how you do that part. Minus the part that I took a bunch of damage. Yeah, I need to slow down, use grenades, use frag mines, just relax, take a deep breath, do the things carefully.
Nice. Perfect.
There's a few things in here. That should open that up. And then in here we have about 100 carrying weight, so I'm going to drop some things. Exterminators. Psh. Wish I would stop having weapons be wasted, legendaries be wasted on crappy effects. And crappy weapons that I already have. It's not even that crappy, but I already have one that I'm actually kind of happy with. Anyway. It's fine. It's fine. Just going to do a little bit of looting to calm my nerves. Yeah, probably not. Okay. That is the hard part. I didn't do it at all perfectly. I should essentially just rely on... staggering radium rifle is probably pretty decent. It doesn't do any radium damage, but it should stagger them if I'm in a one-on-one situation. So, what I should have done was also use more fragmentation mines. That would have made quite a bit of difference. So, we can start getting them weirded out a little bit by dropping a few mines that way. I don't think they come too far. In case they do, let's be ready to run. One that way, one right here. Too far that way. Let's do one right here. Actually, two for the glory of it all. And we're in caution immediately. And he has the missile launcher. They are really gun happy, trigger happy, whatever happy. Just going to throw a mine, a grenade that drops right down there. Didn't do anything. There's still one right there. Come on.
You here? Here? Stop hiding.
Come on, super mutant. Okay, he's the one with the missile launcher. His friend's going to immediately pick it up, isn't he? Oh, screw you. Okay. Definitely not textbook. More of like a random scrawling on the wall of some vague directions and a few grammatical errors, probably misspelling a few words, but yeah. In no means was that at all textbook. That was scruffy. Again, took damage. shouldn't have taken damage. I think we'll remember that the gas rifle is for range and for not immediately, you know, pulling it up and trying to do damage from things. The staggering weapon is probably better for that. But yeah, I'm, you know, somewhat disappointed with our first run out of our essentially final loadout, you know, barring we get amazing legendary drops. Could have gone better. Let's talk to Dance and be on our way. Over here, pick up some radiation. Barry Mentats just wore off, so we're still at 20 rads, which is good to see. Come on, Dance. I'm ready to talk.
Look at this place.
Absolutely.
Not even messing around with the orange speech
Don't
check.
apologize. It reminds me what.
And he is telling us we need to do what we're doing.
Sure.
You should dismiss.
Okay. Goodbye, Nance. So, yeah, we took damage really stupidly. Super Mutant walking around the corner punching us. Before that, me trying to essentially shoot a Super Mutant and not doing so well. Yeah, it was scruffy. Need to get back into the swing of actually using the Gauss rifle. And then here, we're going to probably pick up too much stuff, so let's pick it all up and then drop some things. Namely, the boards, and then the missile launcher, and then the sledgehammers. There we go. I know there's plenty of loot still in there. Some of it's actually not that bad, but yeah, I want to essentially step away and think about my next step. The next step with the Brotherhood is clearly to deal with some missing, you know, the Lost Patrol. That's going to be probably a good thing to deal with after we've already got the teleporter on side. That way, we'd be able to just teleport back to the Institute after finding the Brotherhood guys. I know it's kind of, you know, counterintuitive. Using Institute technology right in front of a Brotherhood person is probably a good way of making him not want to go back into the Brotherhood. But it's fine. It's all fine. So, instead of moving forward with that, I think what we want to do is... I don't know. I'm torn. I either go get the suit of power armor, or I get... Do I go pick up the pieces of the suit of power armor and put them on a chassis that I already have elsewhere? Or do I go into the suit of power armor essentially naked? You know, ballistic weave is great and all, but it's just not as good as a nice suit of power armor. I think I should probably do the first option. With my jetpack, my HUD, my extra damage resistance, and all of the good stuff, I think we'll be able to get to the suit of power armor, take all the pieces from it, store those, and if we're not switching them out every single time we need to do something different, we could at least do that the first time, then get a piece of power armor or armor frame back to Hangman's Alley, have that as our second piece of power armor, call that good, and I think that's fine. And that way, well, that way we'd be able to be radiation resistance to the max, not with the max, you know, hazmat suit max, but the max we can do with a piece of power armor. Oh boy. We'll figure things out. And it is fun watching the gantries slowly just creep up. They've got plans. I am not a part of those plans yet, but I'll get there. One thing we can't forget, though, obviously, we need to go pick up some vertibird grenades. Honestly, we might be picking up enough that it puts us over our carrying weight. They're pretty heavy. So let's just pick up what we can.
Greetings, Knight.
And then head up there to talk to Maxon. Sometimes there's 4 fusion cores in a single ammo container box or whatever. But it doesn't seem to be the case this time. And that's just set dressing for some reason.
I'm proud to be serving under Elder Maxon.
Yeah. Did not want to take damage this episode. I wanted to get through Fort Strong nice and safely, even though I was using Psycho Jet at the wrong time, and even though I had Berry Mentats up, still took plenty of damage from a few legendaries. Not that great. Mini nukes and missiles are unnecessary, and we probably have way too many weapons now. Exterminators, incendiary, oh my gosh. Well, let's go talk to Maxon.
Put 2 in the head and they'll stay dead. Rest to live by.
Or you could just check your tactical HUD thing and see if it targets anything. But sure, 2 in the head, that's fine.
Don't let Maxon's age fool you.
Yes, Maxon's a brilliant strategist, and he can win a war by himself if he wanted to, or something, I don't know. Oh, Maxon, you sent me into a bunch of legendaries, and all they gave me was a few hunting rifles. Hate it.
Work at Fort Strong, soldier.
Give me the vertibird grenade so I can get out of the effing glowing sea, please. Thank you.
Thank you, Elder.
Now, by now, I'm sure you've deduced.
We're going to get into the Institute, I promise.
We're here because of a unique energy reading.
I can only press down so often.
Anything you need, Elder. You just...
I want you, if you...
Aren't there any pre-war records about
the ruins?
And the ruins don't have anything. And I pressed it again. And no questions.
Very well then.
Okay. I'm very thirsty. I'll just go drink at the airport. But I think... excuse me. I think that's enough for now. Today, we essentially finished our journey to the mid-game. This is where we start ticking things off of the list. We've got our vertibird grenades, we've got our power armor with a jetpack, fun stuff. We've got our best weapons, and we're gonna just keep on picking up things that don't quite actually replace any of them. Unfortunate. So yes, we need to move slowly. We need to move carefully. Inside Fort Strong, I just wanted to get through the super mutants. I should be laying more mines. I should be holding around corners with grenades. I should be paying attention to the berry mentats that show that a super mutant is right around the corner. Can't even speak. It's yeah, aggravating. So instead, let's just have the lesson be today the same lesson we always have. Slow down, take a breath, kill the enemies by killing them out of sight. With grenades, with frag mines, and probably, frankly, with another level up of Demolition Expert. I think that that makes a big difference because the explosive area doubling or not doubling, but at least a larger explosive area, and the extra damage, it's going to start finishing off enemies a little easier. There's a lot of things that I wouldn't mind taking. I don't think Ninja is going to really be the difference for me, because this is about not taking damage, and if they're already able to damage me, then just getting extra, you know, sneak attack bonus does not really save me from those situations. Most of the time. I mean, it will eventually. But. Nope. We're doing it. We're going to take that extra explosive damage and area of effect. So now I need to be very, very careful that I'm not actually blowing myself up, because that'll be embarrassing. But yeah, let's hope that that starts making a difference. Me throwing more grenades, me making more grenades, me blowing up my enemies out of sight, out of reach of them doing any damage to me. I think that that's the way to go. Next time we've got a glowing sea to deal with. I am kind of in the perfect place to do a few other things, and I'll consider it just a little bit. I want to get moving with the glowing sea and get that out of the way. But really, there's a few things I've been putting off, and it's not that bad of an idea to just deal with them right now. We'll see. We'll see about it. I think the biggest thing to consider is the castle, but then after the glowing sea, we're going straight to green tech, and then straight back to the glowing sea, and then straight to over here to build a teleporter, then get into the teleporter, and then go to Libertalia. So we're coming back to this area a couple times after the glowing sea. I think that that is going to be next. So hopefully you join me for that, but in the meantime, I've been Keith. This has been Game to Please with the Fallout 4 You Only Live Once run done live. And thanks for joining me on this wonderful adventure, and until next time, farewell.